never changes.
Hey guys, Lucky13 coming back with you with a new video just released from E3. All the stuff that I could find and possibly compile into one video. They've released that you can actually do this in game with your Pip-Boy. It's actually like a little miniature game. They have a couple different games on here like Donkey Kong and Space Invaders and stuff like that. It's really cool. Obviously, it's showing off on a Xbox, so you can just imagine what the PC is going to look like for all the Master Race fans out there, like myself. It's going to be real fun. So I hope to get my hands on this first thing at midnight release. Of course, I'm going to probably pre-order it because it does. I mean, it's been like 4 years or 5 since they've been working on it. And they also released some information about the iOS and the Android version of a little miniature game that you can download, which is basically the same thing. It's called, Shelter? Fallout Shelter. Yeah, that's the name of it. You can rank up your little players inside there and give them each a task and change their clothes, get their weapons. You know, basically you're playing like Fallout on a massive scale from a side view, which it does look like it's something to be pretty fun to play if you have nothing else to do with your time in that day. I'd be afraid I'd get addicted to it while I was waiting for the release of Fallout 4. But it looks pretty fun. So I don't know. I still may give it a go on one of my phones or my tablet. So it looks immersive, you know. You can really get into this. But aside from that, this is released as of tonight, I guess, after the E3 conference is what they were saying. So basically you could go get that right now. So somebody try it out and let me know what it's like. Not really sure if there's a price on it or not. I haven't looked, haven't looked it up yet. So I'm gonna assume that it might be free. I don't know. They didn't speculate if it had a price or not. So with it being Bethesda, I'm sure it's gonna be a couple bucks. You know, it may not. It may be free. I don't know. But it looks fun. And also, if you run out of people in your vault, guess what? You gotta come bring them back the old-fashioned way, is what they said. Just hop in the bedroom and get your kicks on. Uh-oh, look, Kayla's pregnant. Dun-da-da. Anyway, you got a new kid, and as the vault overseer, you get to name the children. So that's a cool thing, right? Anyway, back to Fallout 4. They did say that you can customize all of your I guess your shelter, your home, you know, where you want to be based out of. So that I thought was pretty cool. They said that they would have multiple places around the map that you could do this. So I mean, you can put in furniture and pictures and chairs and, you know, just I guess anything that you scavenge from the wasteland. And I guess you can also create some things or whatnot. Your bobbleheads and stuff like that. Welcome mat, and even the doghouse. So that's pretty cool, right? I thought it was pretty cool. That was one of the things I actually wanted to see, was customizable stuff like that. And they also said that you can put in a store, create a little what do they call it? A little, I guess it's like a little town, a little settlement. People actually move into your place there, and you know, start living. And this is like a little power plant thing they were showing off. You can connect all this stuff to your power, and you can play around with it. You get your on-off switch there, and you can put a terminal to access the power on that light. You know, you change the color and stuff. I guess you can shut the power off or whatnot. You know, shut it off in certain areas or power certain things on. They've gone a long way with this game. I mean, it's going to be really immersive, and I figure people will be able to play for a long time without getting bored. The only one thing I wish they would have mentioned or said anything about, I'd like to speculate, but it's really hard to say because I'd probably get my hopes up. They didn't mention anything about co-op, and I mean, I would like to see co-op in this game. I mean, it doesn't have to be like 30 people, 4 at the most or something, something small. And, this would have been cool to, like, grow, together with your friends, build this huge thing. And also, one other thing they said was you could actually send caravans of Brahmin from your settlements, each settlements. So I guess if you need something in one settlement, you can send it to another, or something. That was pretty interesting. Let's see, let's move on to the next part here. This is, all the junk that you used to collect in Fallout 3 in New Vegas. Well, now when you collect it, you don't necessarily have to sell it. You can craft things out of it. So, I mean, I usually pick up everything and just sell it, just to make bottle caps. Well, now you can make, like, scopes, for instance. This was actually from the E3 conference. I mean, also the crafting system on your weapons. You can craft different weapons. You can, modify them in different ways. So, I mean, this is going to be a totally almost brand new game. And they said they were started work on this directly after Fallout 3 ended. It was in between Fallout 3 and New Vegas when they first started working on this. So, they've been in production for a while. So November 10th of 2015, this year, they will be releasing this game. So I'm going to be looking forward to this. Again, I'm going to reiterate that I'm hoping to be, up, whatever. Let's see, when is that actually? Let me look. November 10th. It's on a Tuesday. Okay, so Tuesday of this year. That kind of sucks in a way because people work. So I mean, I probably won't be one of the very first people to get out a video regarding the new gameplay and everything, which kind of sucks also because I do love Fallout, even to the point where I don't even have to make a video. I just want to play it. So I'm sure a lot of other people feel the same way. I like the fact that you can customize your own armor. That is just so sick. I mean, it's crazy. They got Enclave, T50, T51. I mean, they got all the parts that you could possibly have found in other Fallouts. I mean, it's ridiculous. And I was like, this is going to be really good. I mean, that's another thing why I think they should put co-op in here. I mean, they got so much stuff you can do in this game. I mean, I just don't see why the co-op it would be a problem. I mean, not to take away from the main storyline, kind of like Dead Island or Dead Space. I mean, you could play the single player all by yourself, and that's fine. Or you can have somebody join you. That's fine. I mean, I just don't understand. I mean, I don't know. They might do it in future Fallouts, or it may be a surprise that they didn't release. I doubt it, seeing as it's all single player footage here and gameplay. But this is the one thing that I was looking forward to, and they didn't mention anything about it. They did update the UI, which is another thing that I did, wish they would have done. So that's pretty cool. It's a little more clean looking. Let's see. You, of course, have the dog to follow you around to help you. You can command where it goes, and you can actually, I think what they were showing was you can have it pick things up for you that's like off in the distance. They picked up a wrench, I believe it was, and apparently you can call in the heli bird, or I can't remember what the heck they call it. It's some kind of, I think it's an enclave. But, yeah, but as far as that, I mean, the only thing I was looking forward to is co-op. If anybody else has anything else they'd like to, throw out there that I may have missed or something, just please go ahead and share that in the comments, and I'll look forward to reading it, and hopefully we'll be able to knuckle this down and get a straight answer out of it. Alright guys, I am Lucky13, and maybe if they do add co-op, I'll see you out there. And remember guys,
Game on!